My name is Laura, also known as Fairy, and I make a video game called The Merry Fairy. I'd like to show you my game. The Merry Fairy is a scrapbook journal simulator set in a fairy tale environment. It's also an idle game designed to reside on a secondary screen and to be kept open for long periods of time. And I tried to make it as if you open up a window into fairyland to let this magical, enchanted vibe in your everyday environment. So this is Fairy's Cottage, where you are invited to spend one summer's month in order to rest, relax, and discover your magic. And you do that by journaling, specifically by creating a scrapbook journal. And a day at the Merry Fairy, which is kind of equivalent to a session at the Merry Fairy, a game session at the Merry Fairy, starts by starting your day here. I think this is the first day. Yes, it is. And the first thing you do when you start your day is you choose the weather of your heart. But it doesn't necessarily need to be the weather of your heart. It can also be the weather that you feel most comfortable in at the Merry Fairy. And in my case, I tend to prefer a rainy day, even a heavy rain sometimes, because on darker days, it's really nice to customize Fairy's desk, and I will show you in a second. This is the first day, and on the first day you get to meet the caretaker, which is one of Fairy's friends, and he's visiting you because he's here to welcome you. And this is a temporary character. I'm gonna change the character. But if you talk to the caretaker, you could get a bit of a tutorial. All the dialogues are very, very under construction right now. But, well, I know how to play the game, and I'm gonna show you now, so we'll tell him that we're gonna figure things out for now. And this is basically the essence of the Merry Fairy and where you play this game. This is Fairy's desk, and I chose a rainy day because I really like to, as I said, customize the vibe. So I'm gonna light all the candles. And I'm gonna take a little moment to relax. I am home here, and I hope you'll feel at home here as well. And I designed the game in such a way that I hope you will be curious to click on everything you can without many explanations needed. I am playing the latest demo version, so not everything can be clicked on currently, but in the full game you will have access to a lot more tools around the desk. Anyhow, for the demo, what you're doing is you're gonna build yourself a scrapbook journal spread. This is what we're going to do today. I'm going to do today. And the way you do this is by gathering any stickers that feel interesting to you and use them in the journal. And I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to say I hope you'll click on anything. And every day at the Merry Fairy, which means every time you start a game session, Fairy will send you a letter. And you can always browse past letters. And she tends to leave you special kind of stickers. And then you can also gather stickers from the guest book. And this is just a collection of various types of decorations that I made available for the demo. And you can collect pretty much everything you want, as many times as you want. And you will never run out of stickers or end up missing something or having to do something specific to discover new stickers. But your curiosity is the only guide. And will always be so. Because I designed the Merry Fairy specifically to be a very safe and soothing space where there is always an abundance of everything. So let's make a journal spread. I will use the latest stickers that I'm currently adding for a guest book page. These are aquarelle scans, and I'm gonna try to play with them a little bit. What I'm doing now is I'm gathering stickers to create a journal spread. I find myself quite inspired to do this. Every time I do a new journal spread, I get more ideas. And also, I get a ton of ideas on what new content and decorations I want to add. And the released game will have thousands upon thousands of decorations, and it will be everything from colors and backgrounds to washi tapes, frames, flowers, quotes, affirmations, journal prompts, all of it. And I also have a Discord server that has a suggestion channel. So if you feel like you would love to try to make some journal spreads in my game, but you're missing certain kinds of decorations, I would very much love to hear your suggestions. Let's try to make something now. So the journal is designed that here you can write, you can have a little bit of like a help page where you can read about what the various buttons are doing. Like, this is a little bit of secret, but almost everything that looks like a drawing or a graphic can be collected and used in the journal as a sticker. Yeah, and here you can add free text, and we will add some very soon. And over here you have what I call sticker pages or decoration pages, where you can see all the decorations that you have gathered. And you can gather as many decorations as you want. And you shouldn't be afraid to gather whatever you want and remove everything and gather it once more, because this game, the Merry Fairy, one of the main things that are happening in this universe is abundance. So yeah. And in the decoration pages here, I added a few filters, which I know that the buttons are not very intuitive right now. But the point is that all the decorations available in-game have sizes ranging from extra small to extra large. And there are also categories. So I have colors, frames, drawings, text, and miscellaneous. And I can explain, perhaps I should explain very, very quickly what all of the categories are. Colors are anything from backgrounds to post-its to interesting textured materials. Frames include also lace and washi tapes, but also actual frames. Drawings include everything that means like butterflies, animals, flowers, leaves. Text will be, or actually is, quotes, journal prompts, and affirmations. And miscellaneous is everything that I couldn't categorize in the previous categories. And so this is where you collect everything that you enjoy at a given moment to make a journal spread. And if you change your mind or you feel like the collection of stickers that you have gathered so far is not actually appropriate right now, you can clear everything and start again. So now we don't have any stickers. Let's gather some once more. And in the demo you have the guest book, Fairy's letters, and the caretaker who can give you decorations. And already there's like at least a few hundreds. I don't even dare to count how many there are right now, but there will be a lot more in the final game. So let's ask the caretaker for some decorations. Okay, gimme. Let's get 3 leaves from him. They're all random. And in the future, when you will talk more with the caretaker, you'll learn that he's a shape-shifting fae, and he crawls in many places and runs in the forest, which is why his costume or fur is always filled with leaves and branches and all the stuff that he kind of involuntarily collects on himself when he runs around Fairyland taking care of things. Oh, and you also have the weather house. The weather house is inspired by a German weather house. They have these cute little houses where you have a barometer and you have a temperature. You keep the temperature so you can kind of see how the weather will be. And for now, the weather house is just a collection of weather stickers, which are the same stickers that you get when you start a day at the Merry Fairy. But in the full game, this is also the real game, it's just the demo version. In the full game, you will be able to change the weather from the desk as well through this window. And this window will be designed to be more of like a feelings wheel, if you know the concept. So let's say that, yeah, okay, today I feel like this is the sticker that I want to use. Sunny with a few clouds ahead. So you can, again, you can collect stickers from the caretaker, from Fairy's letters, and from the weather house. And most of them you can collect from the guest book. And I tried to make a variety of pages and a variety of styles and collections of decorations in the guest book for the demo. And you have violets. This time of the year, there's so many violets around the meadows here, and I love them so much. So this is why I think the violets were one of the first ones I have done to have in game. And this is one of my most favorite quotes, like forever, by Yeats. And he said, "The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper." This is very much how I want to see the world as well. I'm never really sure what I'm going to create before I actually create it. And there is an endless source of inspiration for me. And every time I make a journal spread in my game, I know I want to make more stickers, and in tons of varied shapes and sizes and colors, and I'm trying to make them so they work very nicely when you combine them. And I want to allow a lot of creativity. Like, all the stickers are designed to mix and match and work with and combine and get very curious about. But I really love to get more and more and more suggestions, because every time I add new stickers, I learn something. Like, for example, these pieces of paper, I wanted to have a few to use as backgrounds, but I realized that it's good to have both scraps of paper that have a kind of a border and shadow, and also scraps of paper that don't, so you can extend color background or stuff like that. And you can get very, very creative. Like, for example, here you can make your own flower vase, but you don't necessarily need to use the same flowers that I have used here. You can use a single kind of flower, you can use different flowers from some different page. And this is an experiment with the squares, so that you can have various shades of colors to design your journal spread. And these are experiments with aquarelle. Sometimes I go in the forest and I pick some flowers and leaves and everything, and then I scan them and import them in Illustrator, and I make stickers for the game like that. Other times I just paint aquarelle and then I scan them and try to extract things like that. It really is a very creative endeavor. So now we have a bunch of stickers. Let's see what we have gathered so far. So we have some leaves, flowers, tapes, lace, decorations, stars. What shall we do? Okay, I'm gonna also later choose some quotes that I like in particular, but now I took some of the stickers to use in the spread, and I can click on them, drag them however way I want. And now I'm just starting to kind of make a sort of background. I don't know what this is going to be. I never know what this is going to be. But the whole idea is also that when you make the spreads, it's very contemplative kind of action that allows you to let your mind just flow. And then maybe, okay, I don't think I want this one anymore, so I'm gonna cut it, remove it from here. When I cut stickers, they are back in the decoration pages. Now I think I want, what do I want? No, I don't want that. Oh, I didn't get any, okay. Sorry, this is the first time I'm doing this, and if you're watching this, it's probably gonna be a mess. I'm sorry and thank you, and bear with me. Okay. So you can move the stickers around, take them away if you don't think they fit. You can also rotate them. It's one of the functions that I use the most. Okay, let's see if I'm trying. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I hope it's gonna like it usually ends up very nicely. I have no script for this. I tried, but I couldn't make any script. Let's see if it's better if I push them behind. Okay, so you can select, move around, rotate, and bring to front, send to back, like this. And of course, take away. And you can also like undo, and it undoes the previous function that you have done. Okay, let's see. What else do we want to do here? Or what else do I want to do here? I have an idea, but I'm not sure about it. We will see. It's okay. All right. So here goes my idea. Okay, we will do this. Okay, I want some more space for the flowers. If you're using strange sounds around, it's because we have wild children in the house. And they're running around like crazy, as children should do. Yay, this works. Okay, let's try. Does this work? Do I want to make a circle or do I not want to make a circle? I don't think I want to make a circle, I'm not sure. Maybe we take those away for now. Another thing that I have spent a lot of time and thoughts on is the music for this game. And this particular sound is composed by Thomas Curran. It's one of the pieces that I licensed from him. And I also have licensed pieces from an artist called Erutan. And they are absolutely amazing, amazing artists. And I love their music so much. And I used to listen to their songs long before I started to design this game. Oh, this is kind of nice. What do you think? Maybe we can try some border with some other leaves. I don't know yet. Let's see what this will become in the end. Try to arrange some of the masterpieces, so to say. I'm not really sure. I don't know why I'm so undecided about stickers today. Let's try to use this one a little bit, like so. And then this one should be kind of like here. Maybe you can be in front. No. Oh, nay. Nope. Okay. Alright. Do we like this? I'm not sure. Okay, let's see for a second how this is going to look like. I'd like a flower here. Do I have any flowers? No, but we have leaves. Let's see if we can do something interesting with these ones. Kind of like so. Not yet. Would this be nice? Let's see. Maybe like so. No, too much of the same leaves. I'm going to go with the green one. And then this one somehow like this. Okay. How does this look? Kinda cute, maybe? I like it. We keep it like this. Let's collect some flowers and some inspiring quotes. Which ones? I love Rumi so much. Rumi was a poet and philosopher. I think he was living around what modern Turkey is now. And he wrote so many beautiful, beautiful poems. And these are some of the quotes that are most favorite for me, though it's very hard to choose a favorite from Rumi in my case. But just listen to this one. We are stars wrapped in skin. The light you're seeking has always been within. Or, for when sometimes I feel very sad and like the world is dark, this quote. I love this quote so much. If everything around you seems dark, look again. You may be the light. And this one, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I want to change myself. Let's choose as you start to walk on the way appears. And maybe this one, we are stars wrapped in skin. Now we can choose some flowers. Which flowers? I really need to make more flowers. I mean, I have a lot of flowers, but I didn't add them in the guest book yet. Could we play with some violets as well? Violets are not my favorite flowers, though they're definitely very high on the list. My favorite flowers are lilacs, and it's lilacs time now. They actually started to fade now. But somehow lilacs are so holy and special to me that every time I try to draw them, it never really feels quite right. But I guess what I'm trying to do here is to warn you that there might be a lot of lilacs in my game. Alright, let's see. Right, I already had sunflowers. We take those and those. And those for now. We see what we do with these ones. I'm not sure about pink on pink, but this is not a bad idea to make a kind of like a bouquet of roses. We do that. We're keeping these around, or should we keep them? No, we don't. We just keep one. We keep you. But we get more roses. We will get more roses, but now we're gonna play a little bit with the violets. Oh, this one works kind of nice in combination. I'm a little bit proud of the fact that somehow I still surprise myself with my own game because I tried quite a bunch of combinations of stickers, but I have enough stickers now in game to allow myself to be surprised. I have never combined these roses with violets until now, but there's always a first time. And another very nice thing is that every time somebody else plays the game, they come up with different ideas. So if you're gonna give my game a try, I would so much love to see what you make. And it's always so inspiring. So I appreciate if you would be willing to share like a screenshot if you want, of course. On the other hand, it's always such a personal thing to create a journal. And what I hope with the Merry Fairy is that you get inspired to journal. Does this work? I don't know. Let's see. Kind of nice. I like it. And how about you? Do we want you or we don't? I'm not sure. Let's see. Are you cute or not? Maybe? Let's see. Nah. Maybe like so, but you should be behind the violets. No. This is one functionality that I will improve. Right now, when you choose what to bring to front and what to send to the back, it's a question of what other stickers you have had before, regardless of their position on the spread. But it won't be like that forever. I will make it so the journal knows which was, like, the journal recognizes only the stickers that you're working with right now. All right. We are stars wrapped in skin. Here. Oh, sometimes I like to do kind of things like this. Yes, I like this. But maybe you really should see it. And I made quite a lot of stickers that allow you to play around with opacity and visibility. So and some of them are the washi tapes that I have in game, but not these ones. I have a bunch of clear washi tapes that you can use as a kind of a shader. Do we want stars here or we don't? I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, we do. I think we want stars. And we'd like one more flower and a bit more lace. Do we have any lace around? No, we don't. Oh yeah, we don't. Okay. But only you. Okay, let's see. We will do this. And I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3 more laces and a couple of more flowers. Maybe this is enough, but I really like these sleeves. Feel like we can do something with them. This one also, the whole world is a series of miracles, but we're so used to them, we call them ordinary things, by Hans Christian Andersen. Lace, we were taking lace. Okay, let's see. All right. I don't know if I need 1 or 2, but let's just try. No, I think... Okay, let's decide. Yep, this is good. I think. I don't know. Flowers and flowers. I can't even decide whether I have a lot of flowers or not, because it never feels like it's enough for some reason. But of course, how can you have too many flowers? There's no such thing. Maybe you can be a little bit rotated. I'm not very sure about this. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I like it. Look. All right. We keep it like that. And then maybe we have some more lace here, but like not this kind of lace, the other kind of lace. Like this one. I think 2 is enough. Is there anything else that I would like to use? Yes. We are going to use a bunch of ladybugs and bees. And I think I already have some butterflies. Where is it? Okay. You can be here. And you can be here. And you can be here. And you can be here. But I feel like they need some green. Something green. Like maybe some leaves. Could it be why I had those leaves? Maybe. Let's see. Because I gathered these leaves and I think they might be perfect, but I'm not sure. Like so. How does this look? It's a bit chaotic. I'm not sure we're gonna keep this. I wonder what happens if we use one of the sunflowers instead. Let's try. Yep. Okay. maybe it's better? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Feels a bit better now. Maybe. I can't tell. We do this. And this is enough. Oh, no. Maybe you can be here. Is it you or you? No. I think it's you. I mean, there are so many flowers. So I'm guessing bees would be quite happy. Oh, and we wanted some lace and more stars. We wanted this lace. I mean, I wanted this lace. You know, I really would love to be able to do this somehow guided by you. So you could tell me what kind of spread I could make, and I would make it. I have an idea for this lace, but I'm not very sure if it's going to work very good. Yeah, it maybe works, but this needs to be brought to front. Like so. Correct. And over here, maybe we need something small. Like what? We want the butterflies. I'm not sure if we want the butterflies. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Okay. Now it's time for our writing. Oh, let's set some sort of theme or like more like an intention. No. I said I feel like this. And now I'm going to add text. And this is one way. Sunny. But I don't think red is good for this, and the font is not right, so I'm gonna take it away. This one takes it away. And choose some other color and something else, like so. Alright, so today is May 29th, 2025. And I like to write feel I do feel peaceful and filled with hope, but also with stressful anticipation because Steam Next Fest is happening quite soon, and later today there will be press access for all the games that will participate in June Next Fest. I feel like I need one more bee or a flower. Let's try this one. Like so. Yep. And what do I want to do here? I want to make a list of... I want to make a to-do list for today, actually. Or do I want that? I don't think I want that. We are stars wrapped in skin. The light you're seeking has always been within. So I'm gonna write what the Merry Fairy is for me. And since we're doing this, I'm gonna show you some hidden stickers you can gather. And as I said, almost everything that kind of looks like a sticker is a sticker. We obviously need cats. And since we're talking about the Merry Fairy, maybe we need this. And let's take those two because they're kind of cute. Let's do this. I went ahead and wrote a few more things, but I forgot to record. So here we go. This is the progress. We can't write a journal without candles, now can we? I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't. Okay, so I got a little shy and I didn't know what to write exactly in the journal, so I started to write something about the Merry Fairy, and I hope it's okay. So, the Merry Fairy is a scrapbook journal simulator set in a fairy tale environment. It's releasing on July 9th for my birthday. And because of the same reason, it will in fact cost 9.99 euros/dollars to celebrate my birthday. And some of the features are, well, obviously you get the magical scrapbook journal that I kind of showed you so far what you can do with. Thousands of decorations to gather and choose from. There will of course be journal prompts and affirmations and inspiring quotes. You'll get access to Fairy's enchanted desk that you can customize and set the vibe. And you'll meet Fairy's friends who will come to visit you every half an hour by knocking at the window. And they will tell you stories if you're interested. Now, let's finish this spread. I want to tone down Fairy's logo a little bit because I think it's too much, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. So I'm gonna try this. I feel like we desperately need a cat. This is the most representative pose for my cat. But I'm not sure. And I think we need some sort of like bullet points for my features. Okay, let's start with the cat. I do have a cat who is black and does this pose a lot. And his name is Skuggan, which means shadow in Swedish. And he is an absolutely fantastic teacher of setting and holding your boundaries. And I think this is what he's going to talk to you about in the Merry Fairy when he visits, if he decides to visit, because we never know. But I don't know if this pose is right for this spread. I don't think it is. Let's try that. This is how he looks when he needs food, especially if he already had it, because he's like a hobbit. He always wants the second breakfast, and he looks at me like that when he asks, but what about the second breakfast? I really need to prioritize fixing the bring to front, send to back sticker thing. This is good, eh? Yep, I think it is, but maybe like this. Oh, this is perfection. Perfection, I would say. Beautiful. Okay, let's try to see if this works. Maybe. We will see. Oh, I don't know what to say. Maybe it kind of works a little bit, but it feels kind of unpleasant to do. I wonder if we have something else that's a bit transparent. By way I mean me. Did I make something that's a bit transparent? I did not. We are going to accept the startness of the Merry Fairy and see how it works like this. And we want a kind of bullet points. I'm gonna use hearts because, like, of course. How many features did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hearts. I have a bunch of hearts scattered around, but my favorite ones are these ones. 1, oh, I don't know. I like so. Yeah. Yay. Alright. So this is a journal spread made in the Merry Fairy. I really hope you enjoyed it and you will give it a try. What else haven't I showed you? Sometimes it's simply good for me to remove all the decorations, but maybe I showed that. You can change the font and the color from here. And as I say, if it looks like a decoration and it feels like a decoration, then it is a decoration. Oh yeah, you can also edit the text. I clicked to edit the text, and I will write here the Merry Fairy features. And maybe it requires some sort of like frame or something. All right, I don't have any decorations. Maybe this works? we will try. I'm not sure. Alright, but one was enough. Or was it? It was not. Perfect. Yeah, this works. Maybe. Okay. So, this is the final spread. You can make as many spreads as you want. Now I started a fresh save, so I don't have any more already made, but you can make as many as you want and edit them and everything. And in the full game you will also be able to kind of export the journal and print it out, because I think sometimes it's so much easier to write by hand, to write your journal entries by hand, but you can make the scrapbook page in a pretty way with all the stickers and lace and everything, and then export it and write by hand. And I don't know what else is. Maybe a small preview of a few more things that will be in the final game. So you will be able to click on some of the flower pots to gather flowers, and on the fruit basket to gather fruit decorations. These books will all be functional like the guest book, and they will contain more structured sticker collections. The soul candy is a soul candy, so when you click on the jar you are going to get a small message that looks like a fortune cookie, which will give you an affirmation that you hopefully want and need, and use it to guide you, and you'll be able to use that affirmation in your journal. The weather house, as I mentioned before, will function like a feelings wheel, and it will help you choose a more accurate kind of feeling, because sometimes when we want to write in a journal, it's very easy to think, oh, I'm sad or I'm angry, but it's so much better to take a moment and actually think about how you feel and try to be more exact or more precise with the feeling. And for example, sadness can be gloominess or melancholy, or maybe anxiety. Happiness can be awe, anticipation, playfulness, joy. And yeah, I am going to try to make it a lot more easy and fun to identify the feeling, and there will be associated weather stickers with it. So I talked about fruits. Right now there's a rudimentary sound setting, and you can also set the sound volume, but only from outside the menu, from sound settings. But there will be more extensive sound controls, and also a way to choose your playlist or have no playlist at all through the radio. Alright, the drawer, you will be able to choose like a different cover for your journal and different ways of pages. So you'll have like mathematic pages, like with tiny squares, or the dots pages if you want some guidance, and you will have straighter pages and with different textures on the page. And there will be a calendar that you will be able to use as kind of like stickers, but you can gather today's date in like various formats, and you can also use past dates if you want. And there will be maybe a few more things, but it's still very much work in progress, and I don't want to spoil everything. And of course, the window will allow you to receive visits from Fairy's friends. I will make another journal spread really quickly right now, because I feel like I don't want to